Hey, this is Johnny Bean, live 5:14 p.m. California time, 8:14 Eastern time, March 8, 2017. Hey, everybody. Here it goes. It's starting.
Yes.
Hey,
What's up,
hey,
man?
we got Dave.
Yo, what's happening?
Hey, man. We got Ron.
What's up, guys?
Hey, and look at this in the chat room. We got Joe Wentz. We got Bruce, I believe it is. Michael James, JJ Collins, Richard Smith, uh, Ed McMuffin, Ron. Hey, everybody.
What's up?
Joining us. I feel like we never left. I feel like after 2 hours yesterday, I'm man. It was a good time though. Everybody
Yeah,
had a great
yesterday.
time.
Yesterday was a real good hangout.
Hey William.
Very cool.
Hey Billy. Hey Desiree. Hey Frank. Hey Jimmy. Steve. The CJ wall. Richard. Look at this. Wow, 27.
Lots of people.
Man,
29.
You guys.
Peeps.
Yeah, thank you for jumping in here. Wolfgang Wednesday, and if you weren't here yesterday, we had a great time yesterday. What was
What did we
yesterday?
do?
Telecaster Tuesday?
What did we do yesterday?
I have no memory, although I watched some of it today, so I do kind of know, I guess.
He's kind of random.
But you guys, I am so look at me. I don't know if I look exhausted to you guys. I'm so tired. We did the hangout yesterday, 2 hours. And then basically last night, I had to get ready. I actually kind of played a little show like early this morning in Santa Cruz, California, at the university for what they're calling Giving Day today. I was invited down to that, and basically you couldn't. I posted a couple photos. Well, actually, the university posted one photo, and then I posted another one. But you guys couldn't see. I was almost like one of those street musicians.
Yes.
Playing guitar with a little battery-powered amp. I was basically playing guitar with a bunch of people holding signs down at the entrance of the university. So everybody driving by was like honking and waving. So I was almost like one of those guys, that holds the sign and flips it around.
Yeah.
It was almost like that, as far as
You
that might be more entertaining than what I was this morning.
You were almost a Santa Claus, with the big bell.
So yeah, so it was cool. Had a great time. And Steve Anderson, Johnny, how many eggs today? Dude, I was just out there. I just cleaned out the chicken coop 10 minutes ago, and I got, I think, 4 or 5 eggs. Actually, I just posted I didn't even post it. I took a picture. I was going to post it. I'll show you real quick. How many? 4. There you go.
4.
That was just a little while ago, right there.
Cool.
Yeah. People, it's crazy, Eggs are different colors. People don't realize that.
You don't even need to color them for Easter.
No.
They're already colored.
No. So that's cool. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering, I guess, what I was talking about, this is from the University of Santa Cruz. There I am.
I saw that today. That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was early this morning.
You are Santa Claus. Look, you're all dressed in red.
Yeah.
Santa Johnny Claus.
Yeah, well, it's also International Women's Day as well. So,
right. So you're wearing pink.
All red.
All red. Red rink.
But that's my outfit anyway. So it's all good. It's all good. Oh, did you raise money? Leanne is asking. I guess in a way I helped. I did help raise money for that. Yeah. Where it was up to something thousand, like it was a lot. But it wasn't me standing there playing the guitar. I mean, it was just other things. But it's like an all-day event, I guess.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's something I did this morning. So it was cool. And just been busy all day.
Mm-hmm.
How about you guys? What have you guys been doing?
Go ahead, Rob. What you been doing?
Working today.
Working today on Wolfgang Wednesday.
Working on Wolfgang Wednesday and just chilling out tonight. Kind of a quiet day at work today. Not a lot going on. Got a good workout in. Went for a nice run.
How many miles?
Just 3.5 today. Just a quick. Yeah, about 3.5. Just a quick 30-minute run. Nothing too crazy. And then.
God, I can't even drive my car 3 miles, let alone run.
Came home and just saw the kids a little bit and had a little dinner and yeah, chilling out. It's all good. It's all good.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Very cool.
Got my Wolfgang for Wolfgang Wednesday and yeah, we're good to go.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Speaking of Wolfgangs, I'll finally have my my Wolfgang, my EVH Wolfgang. I'm gonna have it tomorrow. I had to take it to a shop to get something, I guess, fixed on it. So I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow. So I'll have it. I'll be up in Walnut Creek all day tomorrow. I'll be back here late tomorrow night. So maybe I can show it off on Friday, I guess. Or I'm the kind of guy I can just wait until next week and not even show you guys.
Yeah, you can just make us wait.
I can wait. I can wait. You know,
we'll never see that guitar. He'll just wait forever.
Mm-hmm.
He'll just be hiding one day in like 3 years. He'll be like, oh, by the way, I have this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've had it forever, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I'm looking very, very looking forward to that, to this guitar, because this is one of the guitars that you guys have helped me put together by donating some parts.
See, that's awesome. It's it's everybody's guitar. It's you know what it is? It's the EVHGEAR Live guitar. That's what you should name it, because everyone
alive.
helped.
To keep EVHGEAR alive.
Yeah.
Alive. Yeah. That's true.
EVHGEAR alive. Yeah. Well, it's like a true Frankenstein. The guitar has finally come to life.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna get you a neck pickup for that guitar too. Somehow, some way, there's gonna be a neck pickup that's gonna find its way to your house for that guitar.
Cool. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, it actually is a Frankenstein in a way, because it only has one pickup. It only has a bridge pickup in there. And the truth is, oh hey, 802 Blues, how you doing, man? Hey man. There's actually two guitars. I don't know if you guys knew this. I actually have two Wolfgangs that are being put together from parts that people have given to me or given as gifts, or just stuff that I've had, Well,
so you haven't shown the bodies to anyone. You've told us about it.
No.
Well, I mean, I've seen stuff, but I mean, you haven't really unveiled anything yet, so no one really knows. You I don't know if you remember not showing anyone.
No, of course. No, because I don't want to show anybody the guitars until they're done, until I can actually play them.
Mm-hmm.
Although I have had the neck that Ron gave me, I would have it sitting in the back, a bunch.
Yeah.
A bunch of times,
Ron Jobson.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway. Hey Alex. Hey man. Alex, sorry, I couldn't take your call earlier. I was in the middle of like a million different things.
We have 44 people watching us right now. It's amazing, especially after what a great show we had last night. And we have all those people still interested in looking at our mugs. It's crazy. 20 thumbs up. Thank you so much, everyone. We really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff. Good stuff right there.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, is it Bazik?
Yeah, it is.
What is it composed of, Johnny? USA Wolfgang and parts, or is it how do you say that? Conglomeration of various USA, Mexican, and Indonesian Wolfgangs. It's there's two guitars. One guitar will have a Mexico neck, Japanese body. What pickups?
Indonesian pickup.
No, they won't be Indonesian. I think they'll be I'm not sure. They're the ones that another friend gave me a couple years ago. Um, yeah, yeah. So it'll be that, and that'll have a Floyd. So that'll have a Floyd Rose on it. So one guitar is a Floyd guitar. The other one is a hardtail, and that one will be a Chinese Wolfgang special neck, Japanese body. The only pickup that's in there right now is a USA Zebra EVH pickup.
So it's safe to say that that is a an Asian guitar.
I guess.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. That'll be cool.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to playing these guitars because I've never had an EVH Wolfgang. I've just had parts sitting around here, So it'll be cool to actually have them to use, to record with, to gig with, all that stuff.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So yeah, very excited. Very excited. 51 people, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's 53 people actually.
53 people.
So how is it going to be for you tonight? Since it's like a new guitar date for you, Johnny, tomorrow. So how are you going to be able to sleep tonight? Because I know when I'm getting a new guitar the next day, the night before I don't sleep very well.
Yeah.
Well, truthfully, I could fall asleep any second. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
So no, I know what you mean though.
Because
It's cool.
after hearing you talk, I could fall asleep too.
Ouch.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
No, I'm excited. I'm excited. And I think Alex, did you look it up? Is that Concord Guitar Center still there? Do you know? Because I know I was told that they closed, but maybe they were just somebody was goofing on me. But actually, if I have that guitar with me, I'll take it up to the Concord Guitar Center and play it there and maybe film a video with it. That's probably what I'll do actually tomorrow, since I'll be up there tomorrow.
He said yes. He said yes.
They closed, or they're not.
Yeah, he looked it up last night.
Hey, bag cereals.
Lick Mac says, what? Johnny Bean never had an EVH Wolfgang? That's crazy. Well, he kind of did. He had the black hardtail, and that was a parts one. But
Well, it doesn't matter. It's still a Wolfgang. He still has had a Wolfgang.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. I think what I meant by that was I never had a Floyd Rose tremolo Wolfgang.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's what I meant. I have. So it's open supposedly. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's still there. Concord Guitar Center. Okay, cool. I'll swing by there tomorrow and maybe film a video with this guitar tomorrow, and then upload it tomorrow evening. Talk
Joe
about
Wentz,
delivery.
Joe Wentz said that you just read it. Forget it.
Yeah, he's goofing on a tweet that I sent. I sent out a tweet late last night. I was just goofing around. I said, "Oh, I wish Taco Bell delivered," is what I said. And I said it on Facebook. I said it on Twitter, and everybody was like, "Man, that's such a great idea." Oh, and Joe, were you here yesterday? I had that naked chicken chalupa the other night. That thing's good, man. That thing's good. I'll admit that.
Drop the chalupa.
Is it solid?
It's
solid like that Black Wolfgang. Like
it is. It is. Yep. So I guess what I meant by that was yes, I did have the hardtail stealth Wolfgang from parts that I just got off eBay. Yes, that's right. I had that one. But then a friend of mine gave me another body, which has a really nice top and everything. So basically what I'm doing is I'm switching over all the gear, all the parts from that guitar that you guys have seen me play over to this other body.
Right.
So that includes the Chinese stainless steel neck.
Yeah.
So, but what I meant by I'll finally have an EVH Wolfgang, I meant I'll have a tremolo version of it, a Floyd Rose, and that'll have the neck that Ron gave me, which is a Mexico neck. It's right there.
Nice.
Cool.
And then it'll have a Floyd.
Nice.
And maybe with a D-tuna, maybe.
Well, I'll have one for you. I will have a D-tuna for you as well. I just want to give a quick shout out to Surfcat Matt 77, who says he's a long-time watcher but a first-time chat person. So welcome to the chat, Surfcat Matt.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Where it's at.
Yo. Yeah. Welcome, man. Long time. What do you call it? long-time lurker, I think.
Yeah, yes.
That's what you say, right? If you just watch these things and you've never
Yes.
actually said hello. Yeah, we welcome that. We welcome anybody. Because I know there's not 57 people all talking in this room here. Otherwise, it'd be going way crazier than it is. But yeah, we do welcome you guys to say hi to us, you know. And so you just have to have a YouTube account and be logged into your account. And if you're on mobile, if you're on your phone, open the video on YouTube and then scroll all the way down and it'll say like live chat or chat live. You click on that and you can actually you can join the chat room here while we're live.
Yes, and you can lurk all you want. It's somewhere between a snicker and a leer. What?
I don't know what
Bag
that is.
cereals. I've never had a first year PV quilt. Nope. I've never owned one. I've played one, but I've never owned one. No.
I've never had the quilt, or have I? Wait. No, I never had a quilt. I've had a white one, an ivory one. I've had a black one, but never a translucent quilt first year.
You know, yeah.
I also had a gold top that was patent pending as well.
Yeah.
Gold top PV Wolfgang.
I never had. Dave just reminded me of something. I've owned 2 black first year PVs, and I've owned 1 ivory first year PV. But again, like Dave, you're right. Not a quilt though.
Myself, no. The only PV Wolfgang I've had is I believe it's in 1999. What do you call it?
Tobacco burst.
Tobacco. What do you call that? It's not quilt. It's the other one.
Flame top. You have your flame top. In fact, I had a chance when I worked at Manny's Music. I worked there from 1994 to about almost 1999. In '96, when those Wolfgangs came out, I was working for Manny's Music at the time, and I was able to get the first couple that came in. I got a black one and a white one, and the very next one was a red quilt that came in, and I could have bought it if I wanted to, but it was almost a plain top. There was so little movement in the top. They considered it a quilt, but back then PV couldn't get the nicest looking quilts for their guitars. They just there were so few that were really nice. Most of them were plain top, or they have movement in them, but not really quilty. And that's the reason why they went to flame, because they could get nicer flame than they could get quilt. And I couldn't see spending $2,000 at the time to get another plain top guitar, even though it was a different color. So, because it was a couple $100 more than getting a white one or a black one.
Yeah, when you go back to the Ernie Ball Music Mans, they had a nice run of the quilt top bodies, and that's why you see so many insanely crazy Ernie Ball Music Man crazy quilt tops. And the PVs, like Dave said, I mean, there was a couple decent ones that had come out in the first run, and that's why they kind of abandoned those quilt tops, because they didn't have it. Somebody said a minute ago, why doesn't Dave go on EVHGEAR discussion and do a little guitar segment like I did? He did. Dave did one before I did. If you go back on Eric's channel far enough, you'll see Dave did do a showdown of his guitars.
Well, actually, it wasn't the same. I didn't get to show all of my guitars. I think I showed the top 4 or 5. They didn't want to do like a 2-hour show. It was very quick. So this was fine.
There's only so much Dave you can handle.
Yeah, I know.
we actually tolerate. I tolerate him just enough.
I can't even handle myself. I understand. I know how Johnny and the rest of you guys do.
I would hope not, man.
Yeah, it's just too much to go.
He's welcome to go over there, and yeah.
No, it's cool. I mean, over the last year or so. I mean, I've only been doing the show for just over a year, but Dave and Johnny have been doing it longer than I've been on. But Dave and I have pretty much showcased all of our guitars over the course of last couple of years or whatever on this show. But yeah, Eric called me maybe, I don't know, Eric and Mark had called me maybe, I don't know, 3 weeks ago and asked me if I wanted to go on and do a segment of my collection, and I said sure. So we just did it one. I think it was like a Tuesday night or Thursday night or something like that. It was kind of fun. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was a good one. You got a lot of views on that, and it's still getting views.
Yeah, it's cool. It's always fun to kind of show, you know, I mean, honestly, for me, I mean, these guitars, for me, I mean, everybody watching this stuff has seen all my stuff, and they've seen most, you know, Dave's stuff and everything. They've seen all of our stuff. I mean, right now I have 25 or 26 guitars, and just about most of them are Van Halen guitars. Dave's collection is bigger than mine, but you know, I mean, I've owned well over 300-400 guitars over the last 20 years easily, and there was one time my collection was up over 40. And right now, you know, I mean, I don't have the space in my place now for all those guitars. So for me to have 25, 26 guitars, that's about all I have the space for. And I pretty much have been able to kind of hone my collection down to Eddie's main, you know, striped guitar replicas. And, you know, along with the Wolfgangs and all the signature stuff, the Music Mans and stuff like that, the Steinbergers and the Kramers and all that good stuff. But, you know, it's for me, and, you know, I'll speak for myself, and I'm sure Dave will echo me. This is something that we enjoy doing. It's fun to have these guitars. It's fun to build these and collect these and paint them and just own them. You know, it's not about selling, because we don't sell these guitars. We build these for ourselves and for our collection, because it's just our hobby. It's our love. And it's always great to have people watch and ask about them and how do you do this, how do you do that, because we really do try to be accurate as can be. I mean, from the bodies to the, you know, the wood that the bodies are made of, to all the hardware on the pickups, the necks, you know, right down to the space tape and decals and all that stuff. We try to be about as accurate as we can be. And every 6 months or year that goes by, more information is always coming out, thanks to the internet, thanks to Japanese guitar mags, or thanks to Edward talking about, you know, what he did, or people that are in the know. More information is always coming out on this stuff, and it allows us to make our replicas more accurate. And so we're always honing and tweaking these things, you know. I'm actually going to go down and see Dave, I think, this weekend, and we're going to go hang out for a little bit and play some guitar and whatever. And it's always fun. It's always a good time, because we're always pulling information from each other and trying to figure out how we can make our stuff better, you know. It's fun. It's a good time.
It is. Joe Suma's in the house. Wow, I just said in the house. He says he got an LBX2 in today, played it for the first time. He says it's a very cool amp. Blue Channel is hot.
Nice.
Awesome. Can't wait to play that amp when I get up there.
Yeah. I saw your photo, man. I saw that. Very cool. Hey, Dan. What up, dude?
Awesome.
Yeah. The thing is, yeah, you guys are talking about your I'm in the chat room. Wow. You guys are talking about your guitar collections and showing off your guitars and stuff. And I'm the one that's still holding out. People have been telling me for a long time, hey, let's see your guitars. Show us all your guitars. And I keep saying I'll do it at some point. I actually kind of did like a gear video, I would say maybe like 3 years ago. If you go back on this channel like a few years, I actually did a video where I kind of showed, somebody sent me a message, and this is before I was doing these live hangout videos. I would just do, you know, pre-recorded videos like vlogs or whatever. And somebody like commented on a video or sent me an email or a tweet or something and asked, hey, can I see what pedals do you use or whatever. So there actually is a video, I think from like a few years ago. Maybe if I find it, I'll put it down below on here once we're done. Like digging through like my box of pedals. Oh, I use this, I use that, whatever, you know. But as far as showing you guys like my guitars, I've yet to do it. Probably will at some point, I guess. Oh, and yeah, somebody's asking what's in that case. If you can see it, I don't know if you can see what it says. Oh yeah, you can. It has a logo of an owl on there. That's the Mayfire logo. That was a band that I was in. And then it says cables. So that's one of my cases that I would take on tour. And obviously it's for my cables. But what's in there right now? Nobody knows. Did you take your clothes off?
Just my. It's warm in here.
Oh, because in the small photo, it looks like you're not wearing a shirt at all because it's the same color as your face.
That would be quite disturbing. You really think I'd come on the show?
There's a song about that, isn't it? It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
With no shirt on?
I don't know what that is.
It would be black and gray because of my hair.
Nelly sings that.
I just know there's a song about how when I'm with you, I can't feel my face. You guys like that one?
Yeah.
That's just so wrong.
It's 83 where Alex is. Yeah, man. It's going to get hot there, dude. It's going to be 110. And you're going to be like, why? Why?
No, he's not going to stay there through the summer. Alex, you going to stay there through the summer?
He said he's coming back here in like June or July. So he's going to be there when it's 125.
It's 1983 where Alex is.
D-Bottom25 says shirtless Dave would get 500 likes.
Yeah? Oh, Dave, come on, man. What's funny about what you just said, Rob? 1983 was when I left Phoenix.
Really? That's kind of cool.
It's a small world, man. Yeah.
Wow. We have 63 people watching us right now.
63 people.
Ron, I finally received Brick Breaker says, Ron, I finally received Yandong rank. That is awesome. Good for you. That's a great level to get to of the downgrades. That's cool.
What game is that?
Mortal Kombat.
It probably is, huh?
Kind of, in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in real life. Real life Mortal Kombat.
Alex says, yeah, Rob, it's in 1983 here. Just bought a brand new Pacer Imperial. Sweet. Yeah, and the Diver Down album is being played, and the US Festival is ready to happen next week, right?
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's. I'd love to go back to
when you guys live in the past.
I live in the past nonstop, man.
Wouldn't that be cool to go back, like jump in a time machine and go back, like to 1983 for like.
Why go back to 1983 when you can go back to 1959 and get all those great Les Pauls?
Well, yeah, we can make it. We'll go back to 53 first, get the Les Pauls, then we'll take a stop back in 83. Oh, excuse me, 59. Then we'll take a stop back in 83 on the way back to 2017. And yeah.
Yeah, I've always, well, you know, me being a huge Back to the Future geek, you know, I've always, that's always been a cool idea, you know, to be able to go back in time and do this and that. I'm sure we've all thought about it. Yeah, it would be very cool. It'd be very cool to go back and
it would be
just to go back and the thing is, I don't my parents, we didn't have any video cameras. It's not like today where if you were born like 20 years ago, like there's video of you as a kid. There's video of you probably as a baby. Like you can see yourself actually as a kid. I have no video of myself as a kid.
Yeah.
You know? So in a way, it'd be really cool to go back to 83 or one of those years and just be able to see myself back then. You know, that'd be such a trip.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
I suppose.
Brick Breaker said a minute ago, he said he does Shotokan and he got to Yandon's fourth dan, and that's cool. That's I do Shotokan karate and also Aiki Jiu-Jitsu, and that's my present rank is 4th degree. I've trained in many styles, Taekwondo. I like to train in Muay Thai and other stuff. But yeah, that's awesome. That's a great feat. It's good for you. Keep on keep training. It's good. It's a good way to balance mind, body, spirit. So good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cool.
You see Jeremy? Jeremy Dunn. Hey, man.
What's up, Jeremy?
You see that, Dave?
I'm reading it now. Hang on, I can't get up there. Hang on, this won't work now. Come on.
You have a mouse, or do you have like the?
I have the thing. I have the finger thing, but it didn't want to. Hey, Jeremy Dunn says, "Hey, fellas, been watching for a while and dig it. Own 3 Kramers and a Steinberger Synapse. Next logical move is an EVH. Just not sure which one I want. You guys really got some great stuff. Oh well, thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Jeremy, you know, any one of the guitars in the EVH collection is the right, you know, is the right pick. It really, you know, if you can get a USA branded one, fantastic. But if you, any one that you choose is a great guitar.
The truth is, they're all amazing. It
Yeah,
really depends on just what color you want. That's really it.
that's true.
But, you know, pick a color you want, and it'll be a quality guitar.
Yeah, yeah, I
They're
agree.
all great. All great.
I absolutely agree. I mean, I'm looking forward to the standard that I'll be picking up in the very near future. The Mystic Blue Metallic one, which I actually call Candy Apple Blue. You know, it's the least amount of money, you know, of all the Wolfgangs, and it's still fantastic. Really great.
Joe Suma posted a picture on Facebook of
Really looking forward to that guitar, you know, and it's, you know, I own pretty much, you know, every incarnation of it you can think of, and you know, when I played that guitar, I was like, wow, it's really, really good. Can't go wrong. For $549 for the blue one, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, myself. Oh, sorry. I really like that Silver Burst, man.
Yeah, I think that's also $549. I think the solid colors are $549, and the translucent colors are $599.
Yeah.
By the way, just, you know, while I have that guitar, while we're talking about that guitar, go to Greenwich Music. If you're looking for an EVH guitar, or if you're looking for anything cool, speak to Joe Suma over at Greenwich Music in Riverside, Connecticut. He's got great stuff. He can get you anything you want EVH. He's got great prices, and he's just a cool cat, really nice guy. So he'll take care of you.
Yeah, he's a great dude. He's a great dude. We've actually kind of had him on one of these things a couple times.
Yeah.
When you were over there, and very cool.
Joe, if you're watching today, we kind of texted back and forth on Facebook a little bit on a few things. I am looking for that item that you were asking about today. I'm trying to see if I can find it. I'll keep you posted on it if you're watching this.
Huh? Dustin.
I'm reading that too.
Dustin, hey, what's up, guys? Johnny, that Kramer I picked up last night. Huh? That Kramer you picked up? You bought a Kramer last night? It was from Dan. The guy that I sold the Circles guitar to? Are you joking?
Wow, what a small country.
That's his name. It's a small world, man. So he bought a guitar from the guy that I sold my guitar to the other day. And this is all just total coincidence. And yeah, and you're the one, Dustin, you're the one that Alex and I met up with at that Van Halen show in Concord that we were talking about last night.
Oh, that's cool.
It's crazy, man. You go outside and it's like everybody knows everybody, man.
Yeah.
He says he's not joking. Oh, huh? No, I'm not joking. Huh? Oh, you are joking? No, you can't be joking because that was his name. You know the guy's name.
That's cool.
That's insane, man.
It is a small world.
That's insane.
Hey, Dave, somebody or Bozy.
I answered it in the chat. Yeah. Bozique asked if I'm going to change the hardware over to Chrome when I get the blue guitar, and yes, I am. I'm going to change all the hardware to Chrome. I think it'll look a lot nicer with the blue guitar. I also think I'm going to put an ebony fretboarded Wolfgang neck on it as well.
How about some zebra pickups?
I'm not sure. Basically,
I thought you were going to say
I'm buying the guitar and changing the whole thing. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm going to put a Washburn Wonder Bar on there.
No, I'm changing over the black hardware to Chrome, and
chop the headstock off, make it a Steinberger.
I'm gonna make it a hamburger instead.
A hamburger. That's cool.
Only
That's the thing.
because I just don't dig black hardware. That's all. I'm changing the hardware over to chrome. That's all.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I'm going to leave the black pickups in it though. I think the pickups that are in it are fine.
Oh, they're great, man.
Yeah.
If you want to change the pickup, let me just say this right here. If anybody is considering changing the pickups out of an EVH guitar, first of all, you're crazy. Second of all, let me know because I want them.
Well, if I was to change the pickups out, I would put another set of EVH ones in.
You like the black pickups, Johnny?
Huh?
You like the black pickups?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, any EVH Wolfgang pickup.
They're all the same. They're exactly the same.
They are. They're all the same.
They're all the same. Soldered in a different part of the world. It's the same bobbin. It's the same, wire. Everything is the same. So it doesn't matter where it's made. It's just, that people that are making it at other places are getting paid less money to put them together.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But yeah, I mean, if I was to change the pickups out of that blue guitar, I'd put Wolfgang pickups right back in it. But maybe either double whites or creams. But I think I'm leaving it just as is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Where did you send me that photo? Oh, okay. I think I found it.
Joe Wen says EVH pickups are the best, Jerry.
They are the best, Jerry. They definitely are. George. Oh no, it's Joe.
68 people watching us now. That's something else. On a Wednesday night, we have 68 people watching us. It's crazy.
Michael Collins says that chrome will pop. Yeah, it will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Who just sent this to me? Who was it? Somebody just sent this photo in. Look at this. It's like it's almost like a recreation of the Guitar World 1990 centerfold.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's cool.
Look at that.
That's cool.
Awesome, man. Is that a real Steinberger?
Hold it still for a sec.
And
Testing.
Talk.
Testing. I mean, Johnny.
Looks like one I see.
Wow,
Yeah,
hum, single, hum. That's incredible. Hum, single, hum.
Is that a Transtrom?
Hold on a second. It's got a Transtrom arm on it, and it looks like it's got the little. Yeah, it's got the little.
It's a real one. Yeah, that's a real one. But I've never seen hum, single, hum.
Yeah, they have them. They had hum, single, hum. They had double humbucker, and then they had humbuckered single, single. And they were they were all GL series. Like mine was GL2T. That's what mine.
It's a GL7TA.
7TA. Okay.
That's amazing. That's fantastic.
Awesome.
That's Buzz from Cornerstone Pizza.
I'd want that guitar. That's crazy because that's my favorite pickup configuration.
Yeah, that's cool.
Awesome.
Cool, man.
Ron Pio asked Dave Nesdall, if you had to guess what EVHGEAR might come out with next year, what would it be? Ron, I really don't like to speculate, especially when it comes to EVH stuff, because it's just not something that I enjoy doing. I mean, we all have like a wish list, but it's not something that I don't really like doing it, especially on the show like this. I don't like to speculate. I'm sorry. I would love to see a lot of different things come out, and I'm sure new things will come out. But I don't like to give bad information, so I choose to hold off on answering that question at the moment.
The only thing I would say is they got a whole pretty big list of things they can do if they want. There's a whole bunch of choices, so it'll be interesting to see what they come out with.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Paul.
The only thing I can and will say is watch Jaws, the movie.
What, you need a bigger boat?
Well, for what's coming out, maybe.
Like a bigger guitar boat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I do know, like I do know that since I go to the NAMM show, I see the stuff and I do see the dates on the back of the headstocks of the stuff. So there, I would say the stuff that they come out with is in development for a year, 2 years, maybe even 3 years before it comes out. So it's possible that they have things already,
Yeah, yeah. I'm
you
thinking
know,
everything that
in
they have.
line for next
Exactly.
year.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, last year they had they I guess made a boo boo and put out photos of the black and yellow Wolfgang striped Wolfgang with the Floyd on it, and that didn't come out till this year.
Yeah.
There were photos of that and the red one, and they only put the red one out last year. This year they put out the black and yellow. So there's I'm sure there's stuff that's already even built, which is what Johnny just said, that's waiting to come out.
Hmm. Yeah, there's so many different things that they could do there. Like I said the other day, I would love to see an EVH. Here I am talking all about the pickups. I love them, Jerry. I'd love to see EVH P90s. I'd love to see
Yes.
EVH single coils.
Yeah.
You know,
There is another thing that I'd like to see that
just imagine like an EVH single coil of like a humbucker in a single coil size. Imagine that.
well, how about imagine a custom shop where you can build your own Wolfgang?
Yep.
Different colors, different necks, different, whatever, different pickups. Imagine that. And it's logical to assume that will be coming. I mean, they did it with Peavey, so it's logical to assume that could happen. It's just a question of when.
Yeah, I mean, the custom shop is something that people really, kind of migrate to when it's available. I mean, it's such a huge, option setter. I mean, it really gives so many choices for people to choose from, and it's a no-brainer, really.
Right, but just remember this: that if that does happen, your $3,000 Wolfgang USA guitar now becomes $5,000+
Right.
So you're not gonna be able to get the same Wolfgang that you get now for $3,099.
Yeah.
It's gonna be probably one person working on it, and it's gonna be a master built guitar, and it's gonna be whatever you want. So the guitar is gonna be more money.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So buy now,
pay later. Yeah,
Make
right.
Sure you get
buy
your
now, pay
credit card
now.
bills paid off. Pay off your credit card bills, because when that happens, you're maxing out your card.
Pay now, get later. Yeah.
That's right.
Or save now, pay later.
Well, Fender. I mean, Fender is the parent company to EVH. Fender's bigger than PV.
Yeah. So it's logical to assume that at some point they might do that.
There's so many things they could do, but like I said though, if you guys are listening, I would love like some sort of like P90 pickup. I love P90s.
Yeah.
Just more EVH, just more EVH stuff in general.
And yeah, I think that's going to happen too. I think I'd like to see translucent colors, on the USA stuff. I would love to see, a purple USA like this. I would love to see it in green. I'd love to see it in red. Different colors.
Let's ask the chat room. You guys in the chat room watching live right now, what colors what colors of Wolfgang guitars would you guys like to see in the future? Let's see what they say, and let's read what they say. Let's see. What would you like to see, Ron?
I would like to
Is it Ron?
see I'd like some trans quilt tops, like red, purple, blue, like the quilt top. versions. I'd like to see those. Pink
Here we go. Here we go.
Music Man stuff.
You see these, Dave?
Yes.
Mr. Jax Reed says Candy Apple Red. You'd like to see?
Yeah.
Brian Davies.
Solid color candy apple red. That's
Like to
nice.
see Barbie Pink.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy would like to see Slime Green. Alex, it's going too quick.
You want me to do it, Alex?
You can.
Where is it? Where is it? Alex Zipkin purple. JJ Collins purple. William Gallo says bring out the P90 PV from the Without You video. Nice, except with an EVH logo on.
There you go. I want that guitar.
John Constantine says natural. What? Immortal. Oh, Immortal Graham. Metallica green. Wow. Michael Smith says purple. Bozique says he'd like to see a Music Man yellowish amber quilt top.
That'd be cool.
With a black headstock. I lost it. Oh. Desiree says purple. Nick Horton says USA red stealth like Ed played. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Jeremy says Slime Green with a matte headstock.
D Bottom said striped over flamed maple, over red flame maple. Wow, that's cool. Steve Anderson says red, white, and black on anything. Troy says trans gray. Joe Wentz says he'd like to see green.
Bruce, orange and red.
The CJ Wall said pretty much anything that EBM that the Ernie Ball Music Man had, he'd like to see. Brian Davies said with glitter, and that's another thing that I would love. I would love to see anything with big metal flake sparkle, anything. Silver metal flake, awesome.
I'd like to see. I'd like to see one like this guitar, man.
Yes, like that metal flake guitar. I'd love to see that.
I mean, this is a Fender. It's a Squire Showmaster. I would love to see a Wolfgang in this finish.
Yes.
That would be very cool.
That'd be cool.
You know?
Jeremy Dunn says swirl dipped like my Ibanez, like the Steve Vai Ibanez guitars. Very cool. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
all good ideas. Paisley, Cinero says Paisley.
I'd like to see one of the color of your T-shirt, Dave.
Pink?
Yep. That color. No, I would like to see that. You know, a nice pink guitar. That'd be cool. I think the more color options, the better. I think it's just cool. It gives a nice variety, nice choices for folks to have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's a great idea. I think they should come out with all of them.
Is there a guitar line? Well, let's say Fender. Is there let's say like a Fender Stratocaster? Can you get a Fender Strat in like almost any color you can think of? Is it available for that?
Through the custom shop, you can order. Yeah, you can order a guitar any color you want through the custom shop, but it's a minimum of like 9 months wait at least.
Mm-hmm. But what's out there right now though is basically there's like a certain amount of colors that, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, there's like the sunburst. There's black.
I think what you can actually do is if you had a specific color in mind, if you gave them a swatch, if you send them a swatch of the color you want, they can match it.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be a one-off guitar, and it would be super expensive.
Mm-hmm. Crop Sparkle Wolfgang, Richard Ross says. Jeremy, you see a life-size graphic of Dave's face.
There's nothing wrong with that. A little Dave in everyone's life is a good thing. It's like the sun coming out. Yes. Say it. Say it. Say it.
802 Blues says he would like to see Sonic or Daphne Blue or Seafoam Green in a Wolfgang.
I think PV actually did a Seafoam Green, didn't they? Or maybe was it what was that solid green that they
PV did a Seafoam.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I thought that was cool.
Mm-hmm. Amber Trans, Kyle
Mhm.
says. Yeah.
Wow. D Bottom says relic pink over 3-tone sunburst. That would be cool. Be like a real Fender, but in a in a updated body shape.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Cool stuff. That's cool. All right, so we have 68 people watching right now, 44 thumbs up. And now what? What do you got, Johnny? I have a new overdrive pedal on the way. I'm looking forward to.
Huh?
I have a new overdrive pedal on the way
On the way to
my house.
your place?
Yep. Coming
That's-
from California.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's called the Way Huge Overrated Special.
Way huge. I've heard of those.
It's there's only 1,000 of them made. They were Joe Bonamassa uses it, and it sounds fantastic with Tweed style amplifiers. So it actually, your 212 amp, that's kind of a Tweed style amplifier. It would really sound great with that amp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very cool stuff.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I think my next pedal, I think I'd really like that Echoplex pedal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I would really, really dig that.
73 people watching us right now.
Nice. Thank you for joining us, everybody.
73 people.
73 people. Thank you.
That's really, thank you so much, guys and girls. It's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Hey,
if you did,
if you haven't said hello to us before, say hello right now. Let us know you're here.
yeah, 74
And we'll
people.
give you- and we'll say hello back. We'll give you a shout out.
Yep.
Yeah. If you're brand new, if you're brand new to the channel here, if you dig this, we go live 3 times a week, sometimes 8 times a week, and talk about this stuff, talk about different things. So subscribe to the channel if you dig this stuff, and be good to see you guys.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I recently rediscovered my Boss delay pedal. It's a pedal that I didn't use for a lot of years. I mean, I originally used it when I was working with Desmond Child. It's the digital delay DD5, is it?
Yeah, I got the DD3. That's a cool pedal, though.
I think it's the DD5.
I'll tell you, those Boss pedals are good, man. They're just good pedals.
Yeah. The one I like the best out of all those the delay pedals is the DD6 because it has tap tempo on it.
Oh yeah.
So yes, yeah. Basically, you step on the pedal until the light flashes, and then you can have tap tempo, and it's built really well. Those things just don't break. So the DD6 is the best one of all of them. They're up to the DD7 right now, but I think the 6 is still better than the 7.
Mm-hmm. We used to this band when I was in Miami. There was a couple songs where I would have to do a tap tempo with that pedal, and I remember I had to have like the extra tap part.
Yeah.
And you plug it in, and then you tap like the drummer like clicks. And so I would tap along with him, and then my delay would be set to whatever the tempo was for that song.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I recently started using that pedal again. For years, all through when I was in the Mayfire and everything since, I would say the last 7-8 years, I've used the Boss Giga Delay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've used. But I always had it just set on one setting. I always had it on the analog setting. That's the only setting I ever used. So it's almost like too much pedal for just that one sound, So I don't use that anymore, but I started using the carbon copy.
Yeah, I had one of those.
The first one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love that pedal. Love it. And then I just recently rediscovered the Boss DD5. So I've been using those. I've actually been using the Boss DD5 and the MXR carbon copy actually together at the same time.
Right.
What do
I
you
actually
guys
just
think
wrote
of the
something with it.
difference? What do you guys think of the differences between, like, I mean, the carbon copy versus the Echoplex, the Boss Echo? I mean, the MXR Echoplex. What do you guys think of the differences between those two?
The differences? They're like the carbon. If you guys like the carbon copy, this is the carbon copy. The Echoplex is like this.
Yeah.
It's insane, Jerry. It's crazy. If you guys haven't tried it, who was with me? Was it Alex? Alex, were you with me when I played that pedal at Guitar Center? I filmed a video. It's here on this channel. Just search Echoplex on this channel, and you'll come across the video of me playing that pedal. Anyway, it's great. And I know people got on me because I said, "Oh, it sounds like, Van Halen," and of course Alan Garber got him. He's like, "No, it doesn't, Johnny," and all these other people, I mean, really, you can really, if you're not such a nerd, you can really get a similar sound to the Van Halen sound. I'm not just talking about the slapback sound. I'm talking about like the sound of him like turning the knot. We've always talked about turning,
Yeah.
the speed of the delay. And that was Alex that filmed that. Cool, man. Anyway, it's a great pedal. It's amazing. I think that's if I could get another pedal right now, I would get that Echoplex pedal, the MXR Dunlop.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
I think I'll go out and get that.
I would say I really wish that my wish list for them is to come out with that same pedal, but have the Echoplex boost on it as well. Because they come the Echoplex has two pedals, the delay pedal and the boost. And on an old Echoplex, one of those big old Echoplexes, back in the late '60s and early '70s, that's how a lot of those cats got their distortion, was to plug into the boost, or plug that into the front of their amp and use the boost as an overdrive.
Yeah.
So if they would come out with that boost in the Echoplex delay pedal next time around, that would even be a cooler pedal. And it's cool already the way it is, but imagine the boost in that pedal as well. Yes, the preamp, the Echoplex preamp, correct.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw a video of somebody using the two pedals together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. Awesome pedal. That's
Yeah, very cool.
Gotta get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab one of these days. I'm gonna get one. Probably.
They're not that expensive. They're it's nice price. It's nice price.
Yeah.
Hey, Harry Evans. Hey, Johnny, did you get your soldering iron? Did I mess up your address? Huh?
Did Harry Evans send you a soldering iron?
Oh, you can't say that. Somebody did.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me one and I got it.
Then that's Harry Evans.
Where is it?
It's a battery powered one, correct?
Oh. I think I'll need another EVH pickup. Did you send me this? Actually, I think it was Amazon. Ugh, don't be broken. It says B for broken. No, hopefully it's still good. Yeah, I got that one. I got that soldering iron, and I'm gonna use it in just a couple of days.
Trey Wenvig Guitar says, "Hey guys."
Oh,
Hey,
Stefan
up,
sent me
guys?
this. Stefan sent me this one. So Harry, if you sent me one too, I didn't get it unless
Well, have you gone to your
no, I haven't been to the PO box in probably a day or 2 days. So
Oh, so yeah, it's probably sitting there waiting for you.
And again, thank you, thank you, everybody, for sending stuff.
Yes, the gifts are very nice. Really nice.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. It's awesome. It's, you know, I mean, it's just, I mean, this whole thing is just insane. Just the internet. You know, look at this. I'm talking to two guys. I don't know where these guys are, but
Mass and New York, and
it's crazy. And all you guys, everybody in the chat room, and it's insane. This whole thing. It's so cool. It's very cool. And I'm waking up now. I'm finally awake a little bit.
That's awesome. 71 people now. 69 people now. 51 thumbs ups.
Howie is in the other room. But yeah, don't say anything because his W is coming up soon. Huh? Who gave this video a thumbs down? Wasn't me.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
It's all right.
Although I think Dave gave the videos on Sunday a couple thumbs downs.
Whoever it is, they're still watching, so it doesn't matter. It's all good.
Yeah, even thumbs downs are cool because that means somebody is sitting here actually enjoying this, you know. Yeah.
You know what we need to do is we need to multiply the thumbs up so that one thumbs down doesn't mean a thing. Although it doesn't mean a thing anyway.
Well,
in fact, we're giving it too much airtime right now.
Dude, you can't even compare 1 to 54.
No, you're right.
At all.
It's not really a comparable number.
Hey,
there
Florida is representing.
And it's gone.
Surf Cat Matt 77.
It's back.
Yeah. Hey, Brent. Good talking to you last night, Brent. Joe Wentz. Stefan likes to sign gift certificates. Good for $500 at Guitar Center. He says thank you. No, Stefan or Sinner, as he's called on here. He's been very, very, very cool. He was very, very nice enough to send me actually a bunch of stuff. Some months back, he sent me some potentiometers. He sent me a guitar strap that he actually you actually worked on it yourself, right? It was like a replica of like a Randy Rhoads guitar strap he sent to me. And what else? He sent me some Guitar World magazines. Like the one with Eddie on the cover, the 1984. What do you call it? The Guitar World 84 revisited. You know, the interview where he talked about the 84 album.
Yeah, sure.
That one. Yeah, he sent me that. And
Trey, in a second we'll discuss that. We'll discuss the Basswood versus Popular in just a second, as soon as Johnny's done with his thought.
Yep.
Well, you know, Stephanie, he says he would never send a Guitar Center gift certificate, so.
We have 79 people watching at the moment. 79.
77.
Well, yeah, all right, 77. That's insane.
Yeah, what's up? Citizen K and hey, man.
Yo, what's happening?
Somebody asked if the 2017 signature guitars are out yet. No, they're not in the stores yet. Not quite yet.
Not yet. The Wolfgangs?
Yeah.
And Steve Anderson. Yeah, go ahead, Johnny. Sorry.
The Stealth with the kill switch and the strap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say it again. That's a solid guitar. Solid.
Awesome. Yeah, they are solid. All those guitars are great. Steve Anderson is says the 2017 EVH 5150 is Basswood. He is correct. It is Basswood. But I'm a firm believer that the original guitar, Eddie's original 5150 guitar, is Poplar. I know the debate goes on and on and on whether it's poplar or whether it's basswood. Some people even think that it's swamp ash. It is not. It's definitely not swamp ash. I believe that it's poplar. There's no definitive proof. I don't think we'll ever have definitive proof unless someone grabs that original guitar and does, some sort of MRI on it. But I'm from the ilk of the poplar.
Me as well, and that this comes right from Unkert. Paul Unkert told Dave and I, that it was poplar. That's what they had in the Kramer factory back then. That's what they used. And
yep, there's two woods.
We're gonna go with Paul's thing.
They only used two woods back then. They used poplar and they used maple.
Yeah,
those were the only two woods that Kramer used at the time, and it's not maple because the guitar is not heavy, so it's definitely made of poplar.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But on the other hand, he wore a glove. On the other hand, the people that think it's basswood. Eddie says that it's basswood. He has said a lot of things in different interviews, and guys like Scott Smith believe it's basswood. There's a good argument for it to be basswood. Eddie says it's basswood, so it might be basswood, but I personally think it's poplar.
I have no idea what it is, but somebody is sending me text messages about all this stuff. Huh? Alex is saying something. Huh? Oh, Alex, he says he pre-ordered the 5150 guitar.
Nice.
He says he'll have it in mid to late June. He's asking me if I'm going to get one. I would like to. I love it. Look at this. Oh, wait, where's my...
Tell him the truth. Tell him the truth, Johnny.
Turn camera off.
Yes.
Look at that. There it is.
The Johnny Bean guitar.
There it is. Are you guys okay, too? It looks like there's a fight breaking out in the...
Where?
These guys are looking.
Oh, no, they're just kidding.
Okay.
They're just making fun.
They're just making funnies.
They're just making funnies with each other's.
Can I show it off on the show when it comes in? Yeah, Alex, yeah. Yeah, when you get the EVH 50 guitar, you're welcome to show it off on here, man. Definitely. And then somebody else sent me a text about something. Some pictures of some gear or something. Huh? Well, we're playing, Leon says.
Mm-hmm.
You guys behave now. Look out, because Dave has that wrench, and you wouldn't believe the stuff he does with that thing.
Oh, yes. I can do all kinds of things. I've learned how to use my wrench.
Yeah, he's like a Jedi. He's like the Last Jedi with the wrench. No spoilers on The Last Jedi, please. But did you hear there was footage released? Is that... I heard that on the radio today. I heard like the first footage from the film was released like recently, like today or from The Last Jedi from
yeah, I saw the preview on Facebook today.
You saw it? So it's an actual thing?
It appeared to be. One of my friends on Facebook had it up, and it looked pretty cool. Yeah, it looked really cool.
Cool. No spoilers. Yeah, once we're done with this, I'm gonna check it out. Huh? Jim! Is it Nicholson's? Did Eddie leave the volume cavity plate off most of his Kramers? What? It was left off the 5150 at some point, because I've seen live shots where you see the back and there's no cavity plate. You can see the pot and everything in the back of the guitar.
Oh, that was in '84. '84, the cavity plate was gone, but somewhere in '85 or '86, he put it back in. He put it back
on since, yeah. Yep.
Eddie had a double neck Steinberger. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. This is one of the photos from who sent this to me? Buzz. Buzz just sent this in. You guys know this picture. This is from the Guitar World Buyer's Guide, where if you look real close in his collection, you can see there's a double neck sitting there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
look at that. Yep.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
cool.
So I guess he's saying it's. Oh, I can't show his phone number on here. So I guess it's maybe that guitar. He
Oh, that's
has.
cool.
He has one of those.
Very cool.
Almost like the guy from White Lion.
Vito Bratta.
Yeah, didn't he have one of those?
Well,
Wasn't his main guitar? I know he played like a Strat, like maybe a Fernandez or
It
something.
was
And
an
then
ESP.
ESP, and then he
Strats.
went to Steinberger.
Yes.
I remember that.
Yep.
Burger.
Burger.
Steinberger.
Steinberger. Yeah.
You
I
can
used to
actually
have-
say that too.
I used to have a friend that used to do that all the time. It's so funny. It's funny that you said that, Johnny. When I got my first Steinberger guitar before my Transjam, I had one of those Honer guitars, the Steinberger, copies.
Yeah.
And it was a great little guitar. It didn't have a Transjam, but my buddy used to say the same thing. He'd go, Steinberger.
Start drooling.
Yeah, start drooling. Oh, that's funny. Unreal.
Yeah. Yeah, those are cool. Jeremy Dunn says he loves Steinbergers. They're great. Very cool guitars.
Douglas Bedore asked Dave, how big are the holes in your walls from those guitar hangers? Well, each guitar hanger has 3 holes, and they're probably a little larger than 1/8 of an inch. I don't know if that was a serious question or not, but that's what it is.
More importantly, was that a serious answer?
Yes, that was a serious answer. Because each screw has an anchor on it for the back of the back of the wall, so it won't fall. It won't break through.
Have you always done that? Have you always had guitars hanging on your walls?
No, I did that. I want to say 6 or 7 years ago. I had all those guitars in this room on stands. And a previous girlfriend had said, clean this room up. Why don't you, there's an empty wall there. Why don't you just throw them up on the wall? And I said, the big bulb on the top of my head went off and said, that's a great idea. I'm glad I thought of that. So Cat Freak, no, I didn't see your question. What's your question? Ask it again.
Happy birthday, Cheryl Wentz.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Wentz, happy birthday.
It's her birthday tomorrow. Pris 46 says. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool, man. About the guitar hangers.
Dave's got the robust, like really good ones. Mine are just cheapos, but Dave's got the
They're
real
the ones. They're the Hercules stands, the ones that lock in. They lock the headstock right in.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so the part comes down.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Tat Freak, ask your question again so I can read it and answer you.
Mm-hmm. See you, Michael Smith.
Yeah, Mike, take care.
See you, Mike.
Yeah. I've never had a guitar. Well, no, I did have one guitar hanging on the wall one time, but it was just like a shoestring wrapped around the headstock, like on a nail.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time I've ever done that. No, I've moved around way too much to do that, and plus, yeah, my wife, she would never let me put guitars on the walls.
Yeah, Tat Freak also said he says we have plaster walls in our house. Was built in '45. Wouldn't they rip out? I would say, yeah. Especially if you have that many guitars on the wall, that's kind of heavy. I wouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cool though, man. It's cool how you can just turn around. You can just see everything on display. You know.
And I have room to breathe in here because that's a lot of room. Taking them off the walls and putting them, putting them on stands. It's just it's crazy. Jeremy Dunn asks, Dave Nesdahl, do all Wolfgangs come with a D-tuner? The only ones that don't come with a D-tuner are the standards. Everything else, the specials and the ones made in USA absolutely do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And all the Stripe series come with D-tuners as well. The only Wolfgangs that don't come with D-tuners are the hardtails.
Yes, absolutely.
Those are the only ones.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good.
Mm-hmm. And do you still have your Hendrix Fender Strat?
No, I don't.
Yeah, that's a cool guitar.
No, I don't have that guitar. But it's okay. It's a nice guitar and it served its purpose. But there are other Strats in the house here that I can use when I need to. So I didn't need to have mine. Especially this gold one here, Dennis's Strat. It just sits here on a stand. He uses it when he wants to, and then I'm allowed to use it when he's not. So if I need a Strat, there's one right there. Plus, I think that if I really needed a Strat, I think Johnny would lend me his red one, which is one of the coolest Strats I've seen in a long time.
Mine?
Yeah.
Man. I don't know what mine's made of, though.
Oh, it don't matter. It's cool. It's one of the coolest Strats I've seen.
I have no idea what the wood is. It's super light, if that means anything.
It might be Swamp Ash. Swamp Ash is really, really light.
It's the lightest guitar I've ever played. I can play it, and it's like no big deal. I mean, where is it? I keep losing it. Oh, it's over there.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, I gotta tuck the chickens in.
Dave, let's just chat.
Okay, we could do that. Hey, I saw that show last night that I really like. It's called Psych. It's like a comedy TV show it's on really late and it's reruns. But last night was the one with Craig on it, where I got the name Craig from.
Yeah.
It's just very funny. Just a little inside info. Craig.
Okay. Huh? Yeah. Oh no, I saw that, Brian. I saw that.
Tat Freak.
Cool.
Tat Freak, just send your guitar. Send me your guitar, and I'll set it up and send it back to you. So all you got to do is send it to me, pal. Will, send it to me. So what do you got?
You know what I got?
I know. Here, hang on a second.
I got
this. We can discuss this.
5150 amplifier right here.
We can discuss this. Trey Wanvig Guitar has asked a question, and he asked, "What do you think about the pickup in the 5150 and other guitars Ed has?"
Well, I mean, in my opinion, the pickup in the actual 50, if you're talking about Ed's 5150.
Yes, we're talking about Ed's 5150.
It's either a Duncan JB or it's a Duncan 59 custom type pickup that's been hot rodded a little bit. I don't know. I still believe it's a JB. That's what I believe. I mean, if you're looking at making one in a replica or something like that, I've always liked the Duncan custom. Those are always good to go with. The Duncan 59 are good. You can throw a JB in there. I mean, you can put pretty much any of those. You throw something like that in there, and it's fine. But a lot of it's going to just depend on what you're playing through and how you have your amp dialed in. But that's What do you think?
I agree. Well, I think it's a JB, but you know there are interviews where Ed has said it's a 59 that's been rewound,
Yeah.
and then people all the time say it's a custom. People say that it's a custom wound 78.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of different talk. Again, I think it's a JB. I think a JB in poplar, in a poplar body, and you've got the 5150 sound. I think that's what that guitar is.
Yeah.
Most of his guitars in that era, you know, all the Kramer guitars, they're going to be different Seymour Duncans. You know, a lot of them 59s, a lot of them, you know, some of them maybe even customs. I think it depends. I think if we're talking about guitars that were made in '86, all those backup guitars, the backup Kramers, I think they're all going to be customs. Some of them may be JBs, because you got to remember the Kramer Beretta in '86, and actually late '85 on, the pickup that was in that was a JB.
Right.
You know, for the production model Berettas they were JBs. So probably what was in Eddie's guitar was a JB. Yeah, maybe slightly overwound, but still probably a JB.
And you know, it's funny you said that too, Dave, because the funny thing is that Eddie's Kramer 5150 was not a real hot sounding guitar. If you listen to it on the '84 tour, I mean, it almost sounded like he's playing on a clean channel, just a little bit of crunch. And then the 5150, he was, you know, was a little dirtier. And again, like I said, you know, it's how you have your amp dialed in. But the original pickup, whether it was a JB, which we believe it was, or whether it was a 59, it wasn't a really overly hot rodded pop at all.
Right.
You know,
it seems
like the Wolfgangs or anything.
Right. It seems that as years went on, with all the different guitars that Eddie's used, including all of his signature guitars, the pickup has gotten hotter and hotter with each different model that he's used.
Yeah, absolutely.
And his amplifiers have gotten more and more overdriven.
Right. I mean, exactly. If you listen to, you know, well, when the Sammy era, you know, the day like 1984 and from then on, you know, I mean, pre-1984 and maybe even 1984 and before, you had the Brown sound. You had, you know, the VH1, the VH2, Women and Children First, you know, Fair Warning, Diver Down in '84. You had that Brown sound, that real kind of buzzy kind of, you know, vibrated type, kind of like something's vibrating type brownish sound. That's the only way I can describe it. It's got that only the Eddie sound. And then you get into, like I said, 1984 and beyond, when you know, the end of the Roth era and the Sammy era, everything kind of cleans up a little bit for a while. It's very clean. You know, it's not very distorted. It's not very dirty. It's not very crunchy. And even in 5150, it's, you know, it's 5150 to me, it's very chorusy. It's very harmonized. You know, it almost sounds like a Boston type kind of tone, you know. And then you get into OU812. It's just a little bit of the same, even a little bit more chorusy, and then all of a sudden,
it's more wet.
Yeah, exactly. And then you get into For Unlawful, and all of a sudden, boom, everything changes. We're using Soldano amps, 5150s, the Music Man guitars. It's very processed, very.
I wouldn't say processed. I wouldn't say processed. I'd say it's drier, but it's more overdriven. There's much more preamp tubes, you know, and amplifiers. It's just a more overdriven sound.
Yes,
and then you know, then he gets more processed in the Balance tour, where it's totally all chorused out.
Yeah, yeah,
almost 100% of the time, I would say there's chorus on his sound.
Yeah,
Balance.
You're right. You're right. As actually the For Unlawful era, when he really switched gears and went into that overdriven sound, like you said, he kind of honed that in even more so with the Balance era. And then all of a sudden, he just switches gears again. He's like, I'm going to go back to playing with chords. I'm not using wireless anymore. You know, in the '98 tour, he went back to using cables, and he's back to a real raw sound. Not as much harmonizer as before. Not as chorusy sounding. A lot drier sounding. but getting dirtier again as we're getting on. We're getting dirtier and dirtier. And then you know, technically after the, you know, 98 tour, we had a little delay and, you know, things going on with the band, but then Sammy came back and we had those 3 new songs. We're dirtier again. You know, we're in the Wolfgang era now. And all of a sudden then Dave comes back and now we're, you know, we're getting even dirtier. Then the new album for, you know, Different Kind of Truth comes, and all of a sudden now we got the new hot rodded Wolfgang pickups in the 3-channel 5153 amps, and now we're really crunchy. So it's amazing how that's changed over the years, you know? It's really interesting.
Yeah, I was told that his amps, the amps he used on the Different Kind of Truth, he used 3 amps. He used 3 amps all at once. He used the original Marshall, a Stealth 5150, 5153, you know, Stealth, and he used a PV 5152, all together, and that's what that sound is.
If you listen to Tattoo, after the opening riff, and then they kind of get into, you know, where Dave starts singing, Eddie starts hitting power chords, and there's one chord that he hits like right off. It's almost just like, it's just like, whoa, listen to that dirty sound, that crunchy sound. It's just incredible. You think that's a combination of the 3 amps, Dave?
That's what I was told. I was told that whole record was recorded with those 3 amps on at the same time.
Wow. That might be the case. Makes sense. I mean, because it's a totally different sound, you know. And but then again, you know, okay, so you listen to Ed's sound, the last 3 tours. The 2007 tour was not my favorite Ed sound. It was a good tone. It just wasn't my favorite sound. It was kind of out there. Then 2012 tour comes along, and all of a sudden, okay, wow, this is getting more honed in. You know, he's got the Wolfgang guitars, you know, kind of where he wants them now. They're for sale. Everything's out there, and the amps are more kind of dialed in. And then you listen to the 2015 tour, the last one. That was my favorite. Well, I mean, out of the last 3 tours, the last tour was my favorite live sound. I think he had it really dialed in pretty good this last tour, you know. We didn't have an album to hear songs from, but I thought it was pretty neat sound this last tour. Almost reminded me, of course, you know, Eddie's back playing. He's back with a wireless again, which I think he was using in the 2012 tour. I think he was wireless again then. Yeah, 2007 was the last time he went with a cord. But, you know, this last tour, 2015, was probably the closest he's been back towards the Balance era sound, I think. You know, I mean, it wasn't anything quite like that, but it was more, he seems to be kind of going back in that direction again, to that more kind of, I don't like to use the word process, like you said before, but that more kind of harmonized sound. He's kind of getting back to that a little bit, it seems, maybe, you know?
Yeah, you know, and yeah, it's got some movement to it. So yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Huh?
Nothing.
What? I heard what you guys were talking about, because I turned on the TV in there, and
Oh, sure you did.
I was watching you guys for like
Prove it. Where's Alan Gardner? Prove it. Where's the proof?
For 20 seconds. I was watching you guys on the television, on the Roku. You know, I can watch YouTube on TV. You guys were talking about the amplifiers and what you guys think he used on the Different Kind of Truth tour or record, I guess.
Well, that was a little bit of it. We were really talking about pickups in the Kramer guitars in that era, but then it kind of morphed into that.
That's cool. I'll watch it on the replay. Yeah, believe it or not, I do rewatch these things.
Well, I would hope so.
We all do it.
Well, actually, not always. Not always, but sometimes I kind of like skip through the videos and basically see what these guys are saying about me, you know, when I'm not here. That's
nothing that I won't say to your face.
to my face.
Yeah.
You'll never see me in person.
Oh, I don't know, Johnny. One of these days we're flying out to California to see you.
Uh-oh. Look out. That'd be cool if you guys came out here.
Love to.
You know, I'd
Yeah,
take you
we'd
guys.
come out there and he'd make sure that he wasn't seeing us.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm too busy. I can't make it.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be horrible.
I got to take out the trash.
That'd be terrible.
But truth.
Well. Well, or oh, guys, I'm not feeling so good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You should have told me you guys were coming, you know.
Yeah. Or like, you know, we'd meet him at the NAMM show and he'll shake our hands and say, hey, and then go about his business.
Yeah. Actually, at the last NAMM show, where's my backpack? It's up there. Because everybody's got what you call Namthrax, right? I kind of had a little bit of something. So I was actually wearing like one glove at the NAMM show, and everybody that I shook hands with, it was with a glove. But with this hand, there was no glove. And then I told my friend Mike Gutierrez, we hang the entire time we hang out and we're, you know, meeting people and stuff. And he's like, dude, what's with the glove? And I'm like, well, this is how I shake people's hands. He's like, dude, come on. So I'm like, does this look too weird? So I took it off, but no, because I'm such a huge germaphobe or whatever the word is, germ freak. I didn't used to be, you know. I used to go. There was this in Oakland, California. There's this huge swap meet down at the what's it called? Alex, are you still in here? Do you know Oakland? What's right in downtown Oakland? The BART station. Anyway, I used to go to this huge swap meet years ago, and pick up cool stuff. You know, buy a lot of cool things, whatever. Now I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could go and rummage through somebody's stuff and why not just wash my hands? No, it's not Jack London. It's before that. Laney College?
Yeah.
I think it's Laney. I think it's Laney College in Oakland. I think that's where the fist bumps for Johnny. Citizen Kane? Yep. I gave Rudy Sarzo a fist bump one time.
Yeah, how about carrying hand sanitizer?
I do that.
Well, then what's the problem?
Well, you know, it's you know what's the worst, Jerry?
Yes, I know what the worst is, when you shake someone's hands and they're sweating. That's disgusting.
Well,
either they're sweating or they shake your hand like a dead fish. They don't actually grab your hand. They just leave it out there for you to just.
that was the handshake Paul Schaefer gave me. What was that?
There you go. It's Paul Schaefer. Yeah,
that was the Paul Schaefer shake. He's like, hi, how you doing? And you know, Artie Puffkin.
Artie Puffkin.
Artie Puffkin. He's like, hi, Artie Puffkin, and it was just like there was nothing. And he was actually after my sister, believe it or not. He actually was after one of my sisters at one point.
Artie Puffkin. That's the second funniest thing you've ever said.
What
was that? What was it you said last night? What was it you said last night that had me dying?
You said it was hilarious, but I don't think it was that funny.
You said something.
But you know what's the worst though? And I can't stand this. I really, you know. Jerry, can't stand you. Costanza. The worst is if I go to the store, Safeway, Whole Foods, whatever, and I go to get into a line and I see the checker taking somebody else's food through, and they go and they start rubbing their nose, start touching their face. They're like doing all this, or they sneeze, and they continue pushing other people's food. I jump out of the line and I get into another line.
How about
I'm always aware. I'm always aware of people touching their faces, rubbing their nose.
How about the guy at the pizzeria that doesn't wear gloves and he's just handling your pizza when he puts it in the oven with his bare hands? Oh.
Yeah,
Dude, this was before. This was what, 1999, 2000. I was playing a gig at this place called the Portlight Lounge. Was it in Oakland, California, downtown Oakland? And the drummer and I, we hadn't eaten anything yet before the gig, so we stopped at a Carl's Jr., which you might know as a Hardee's, maybe.
Yes,
It's the same thing. Same thing. We stopped in there to eat, and there was a guy making the burgers behind the counter, and his nose was like
running.
It was just like red, like that coat. His nose was totally red. He was like going like this, and then he was like touching, making the burger. Whether you have gloves on or not, no.
The funniest thing you said, Surf Cat Matt says, you called me Millhouse last night.
Yeah, Millhouse. Wow, you're actually laughing just like Millhouse. You know what?
Oh man, that's great. Great. That's just so funny.
He's like,
Rob,
that's called a belly laugh, right? Did you actually touch your belly as you did that?
No, I didn't touch my belly.
But yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Anyway, I'm a huge germaphobe now, which I didn't used to be. Now I am. I wash my hands 50 times a day. I've got the hand sanitizer in my car, and that's the problem. I have the stuff in my car. I'm going to be taking the trash out after we do this. I'm not kidding. I have the gloves for the trash cans. I have to drag trash cans up and down hills, all this stuff. And I've got hand sanitizer. And the thing is, you use that stuff, and then you get pulled over. Come on.
Timothy Pierce is here. Are you the Timothy Pierce? Like the guitar player Timothy Pierce? Is that you?
That's what Citizen Kane is asking.
That's cool. If that's you, even if it's not you, that's still cool. Thank you for showing up. But if it is you, that's cool.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, we have a great time sitting here talking about germs. Gear, germs, same thing.
Gear,
germs.
That's the thing though too, man. Hey, man, Johnny B.
Johnny, how many germs do you think are on your Music Man neck?
Well, they're all mine. They're all mine, so it doesn't matter.
I wouldn't touch that guitar if you paid me to touch it. That's how many
germs.
Seriously,
my guitar tech, Sean, who I've been using for years and years and years and years, he says one of the best oils that you can use on a guitar neck is right here on the side of your nose. You take your nose and you wipe your nose like this, and you wipe it all over your guitar. It's the oil on your face. He said it's the best oil you can use on a guitar neck. It's
also the best thing you can do to throw a baseball and pass the batter.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Gives you the most movement on a baseball.
John, you good with that? You good with that?
I heard you. I heard that.
I think Tim Pierce left. He saw us and took one look at us and said I'm out.
Okay, Citizen Kane, Johnny, how do you manage to play other guitars in music stores? Very, very carefully. Yeah, that's the thing. My germophobia, is that the word? Has gotten to the point where I go to a music store, I won't even touch the guitars. Unless it's something I really want to see, then I'll take it down, I'll play it and try it, and then I'll go right to the bathroom and wash my hands. Is that wrong? I mean, is that?
No. I mean, hey, it's how you are. I mean, Rick Breaker, would you guys pay $6,500 to jam with Judas Priest at Rock Camp? Me personally, probably not. I'd wait for Eddie Van Halen to show up. That's what I'd pay for. But that's just me.
Have you guys heard any more stories from Pete and his rock camp adventures?
No, in fact, he ran away with my double gig bag and hasn't brought it back yet. Timothy Pierce says, no, not the just me. Thanks again for the Wolfgang pickup recommendation. It sounds great in my early 80s Charvel. You're welcome, Tim.
Cool. Yeah, Wolfgang pickups, they're awesome. They're all great.
Yes, they are.
They'll sound great in anything. I think. I love them. Hazmat suit? What are you guys talking about? Huh?
I don't know.
I can picture Johnny getting all suited up for taking out the garbage. And it's like one can he has to take out. Oh my goodness. Come on.
Oh.
But let me,
go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead. No.
Well, let me just say when I went and saw Stuart Copeland at a book signing one time, he had a huge thing of Perel sitting there next to him. So.
RMG 471 says, Johnny and Dave, I wanted to let you know that I picked up the TC Electronics Polytune clip-on tuner today. It was more precise than any snark, and it's darn near dead on with the strobe tuner. Accurate to plus or minus 0.2 of a cent. Awesome. I was looking into one of those too. My roommate Dennis has one of those, and I was looking into getting one myself.
Which one is it?
The TC Electronics Polytune clip-on tuner.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's $50, $49.99.
Cool.
I know a lot of people use those clip-on tuners. I see those everywhere, and I'm interested in checking those out.
Yeah. Answer Timothy Pierce's question, because you have played one of those.
Timothy says, has anyone tried the EVH lunchbox amps? Yes. Yeah. I've tried the first one. There's a video here on this channel. Yeah, just like Steve Anderson says, look up EVH LBX lunchbox amp on this channel, and you'll find a video, probably several. But yeah, and the new one as well. And they're great. Very, very cool amps.
They're very great.
I never played one, but I've seen them.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
And
they do have them at most guitar centers now.
Joe Suma has one. He has one of each, actually. He's got the first edition and the new one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So any of you guys, if you haven't checked out the LBX, most likely the first edition of it, any guitar center will probably have it. So you can actually try them. You know?
Yes.
They're great. I would love to get the new one.
Well, you can. You're in luck. They're for sale.
I know. I've got the cube sitting there.
Those things are great. Don't even diss that amp. That amp is great.
I played my gig this morning with that until the battery started running out, and it was like.
Those are great little amps. I gave mine away to a friend of mine so she could have her son use it, and I'm glad he got to use it. But I got to get another one. Those are great. And talking about those little clip-on tuners, I use one. It's a little snark. I use it all the time. That's what I use for my main tuner for my guitars.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it left on there when I'm playing. Just I don't know. It just bothers me seeing it there when I'm playing. But I do like to use them for tuning up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Jeremy Dunn says, Dave Nesdall, the EVH strap hooks. Do they fit in a standard strap buttonhole? No, you're going to be making the hole bigger. You can screw it in, but you have to be very careful because the paint around the hole will chip off a little bit. But
right.
You know, the eye hooks, these eye hooks right here are bigger than the than the hole that's in the guitar.
Yeah.
So when you do put them in, make sure you want to keep them in your guitar, because once you, if you decide you want to put the old strap buttons back, you're going to have to put toothpicks in there and a lot of them to make the hole.
Right. Right. I never widen my holes when I do that on my guitars, and I put them on my Music Mans, my Wolfgangs, PVs, EVHs. But then again, when I use it on the signature guitars, I'm using a washer. So even if the paint chips, it's not a big deal because the washer covers it. However, like Dave said, you want to go very easy when you're doing that, and the hole's big enough. It makes for a pretty decent pilot-sized hole.
Right.
Like Dave said, if you go easy and slow, you'll be fine. You don't have to bore them out anymore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a very, very cool strap lock system.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. I've never had problems. You know, guitars falling off with these. They're crude, but they work really well.
Yeah. I actually like the look of them. Really.
I like the look too. I think it looks cool. I think it makes the guitar look mean. You know, it makes it look, you know, like a strong, manly guitar, even female, femanly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What? Come on.
That was a joke. Come on.
Oh, okay. Is it actually funny? Is it a joke if you say "come on" after it? It's like, hey, that was funny. Seriously.
Really?
Like that? Is that a joke?
No. That's me just saying you put too much airtime into it.
Uh-huh.
Black Belt Yellow Belly says, David Nesdall, does your T-shirt tonight represent the pink Ernie Ball Music Man you're getting? No, it doesn't. And I'm not personally getting it. I'm not going to own the guitar. I'm going to be selling it. It's going to be for sale. That guitar, when it gets here, will be for sale, along with a couple of the mid-'80s Kramers that I have here. So anyone looking for some guitars, contact me, private message me, and I'll tell you what I have, and I'll tell you how much they cost.
Jeremy Dunn, Dave, not to steal your thunder, but he says, what about a smaller gauge eye hook? Sure, if you want. Dave and I choose to use the EVH sizes, which is the number 6 version.
Yeah. The reason why I choose to do that is because they're stronger. The actual eye hook is stronger, and see, when I'm jumping off the drum risers, because I do, I don't want the eye hooks to break off in the guitar.
Right.
Okay, that was funny. You finally said something funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dave's jumping off his swivel chair,
I'll tell you something funny. When I was I want to say I was 16 years old, and I was bigger than I am now when I was 16, and I was in the same band. It was my wedding band, but we weren't quite a wedding band yet. We were a rock band, and we played this local club, and it was one of our first gigs, and we were playing. I want to say we were playing Runaway from Bon Jovi at the time, and during the song I did the Van Halen jump, and you see this over 300-pound dude jumping like that. It was a very funny, very scary thing to see. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, this is cool. Alex.
How was the landing?
Huh?
How was the landing, Dave?
Perfect. I did it very gracefully. It was, like I've seen, it was caught on video, and I actually saw it. It's like, wow, that actually, that kind of looked cool. But I mean, things were flying all over the place. It wasn't pretty. That, the landing was okay, but not really.
That's cool. I love that song too, Runaway by Bon Jovi. Great song.
See, I can make fun of myself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't cry.
Alex said he just did that jump
in a fursuit. Love it.
Yeah, Alex just sent me a picture too here. Not of the fursuit, but here, check this out. He says these were germs. These germs were worth it, he says. Apparently, here's a photo that Alex took of me getting germs at Guitar Center at some point.
Oh, look, with the
Right
is
there.
that pink, that Telecaster?
Yeah, it's the pink. It's the paisley.
That's
I don't know.
cool.
I'm just looking how
Yeah,
clean shaven
cool.
Johnny.
It's the
Yeah, I wish
it's,
you would do that again.
it's the paisley. Oh,
Look at how clean shaven Johnny is.
He looks like he's
Yes.
20.
Yeah.
Obviously that wasn't today.
Yeah, you would think.
You know, no, it was a little while back. There you go. Yeah, that's a great guitar though. I love those guitars. And the pickguard has plastic on it. The pickguard is actually like clear, but it has like a plastic on it that makes it look kind of bluish.
Right, right.
But yeah, I love those guitars, man.
Jeremy Dunn asks, Wolfie for sale, Dave Nesdal? Jeremy, are you asking me if I'm selling a Wolfgang? I'm not selling any Wolfgangs, if that's what you're asking me.
Thanks for the picture, Alex. I'll put that on my Instagram, Johnny Bean. This is what, every time I'm blurry, this is what I should be using. I finally got it right. It's like, oh wait, I'm blurry, and even when I'm not, hey, oh wait, guys, hang on, I'm blurry. JohnnyBean.com. That actually is me. That's scary. Somebody made this and sent it in.
Well, it kind of looks like you.
It's a decal.
It's the hat that you're wearing.
It is
right
me.
now.
It's my glasses. He took that from.
And that hat, that's the hat that you normally wear.
Well, I wear several, but those, yeah. Is it this one? It's the other one.
No, it's the other one. It's not that hat, but it's similar to that hat. It's the cabbie hat.
This one?
Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, 60 people. Wow. Dudes, we're 2 hours.
It's amazing. Yes, as of right now, it's 2 hours.
We're 2 hours. Looks like Ron actually fell asleep.
Yeah, he does that from time to time. Either that, or he's probably filling up a glass filled with some sort of mixer.
Oh, is a blue milk?
Yeah, it's blue milk. Blue milk,
Yeah.
2 milk.
Huh? Did I hear you say you were going to make T-shirts?
Did we actually talk about that in front of people?
Bruce?
Wait a second.
Well, I think I said that. I think.
When did you say that? Because I thought.
I think I've said that before.
Is someone bugging us?
Come on, man! Don't you know I film everything? I'm always live, just on different channels. No. Yeah, I think T-shirts. Would you guys actually purchase a T-shirt from this channel, or from these three weirdo or two weirdos? Since Ron is back, let me know in the chat box. Would you guys actually buy a T-shirt with Dave Nesdal's face or Ron's face or my?
Not his face.
My face?
Glasses? You know, if you guys would buy T-shirts, let us know, and that's something that we would work on.
Yeah.
You know, making T-shirts.
You know, very very much like the hoodie that I wear. That's the Joe Wentz project. That type of, I absolutely love that hoodie. Would you guys be interested in if we had T-shirts similar to that?
Joe.
That'd be cool.
Joe is actually the king of T-shirts and hoodies and I think pillowcases. Joe, send me a message. Let me know what you're doing there, and let me know what you do if it's cool. And I think I think that's something we'll work on is some sort of
Yes.
T-shirt.
And Bruce, no, the show does not have an official logo at the moment. But we're working on all that stuff. We're trying to figure out what would go on something like that, on whatever gear we decide to sell.
The Three Stooges, but with our faces. Right?
That might work.
Oh wait, Rob, hang on. Where's my guitar at?
You know what would be even funnier? The hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil monkeys, but with our heads on
Our
it,
faces
monkey
on it,
bodies in our heads with
That'd be cool.
Yeah, and mine would be wearing gloves.
one glove.
Yeah, because of the germs.
Mine would be wearing one fingerless glove. Yeah. Which would you be? Would you be the guy going like this, or the guy going like this?
I'd be the guy with the hero in my mouth. With the turkey sandwich, Or maybe a Wolfgang guitar between two pieces of bread.
My goodness. Hoagie.
Burger. Got a Steinberger. Burger.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be, something weird like that. But there you go, Bruce. There you go.
Yes, that's awesome. Yeah.
A Johnny Bean EVH logo T-shirt would be cool.
Nah, nothing with EVH on it. I don't think.
Well, I mean that would be cool. But I just mean just in general. Would you guys buy just a David Nesdal shirt just with Dave's, if Dave had his own logo, if it said, Dave on it, or I don't know.
The Three Stooges. Three Stooges. Oh, that's funny.
I'd wear that. If you guys,
what I think would be really funny, that sticker that you just had with the hat and the glasses. Well, how about if my sticker was my glasses and my goatee, the two different colored goatee?
Yeah.
Johnny Bean, the Funky Bunch.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That'd be cool, like a silhouette. Like that's definitely me. I mean, it doesn't have to say johnnybean.com, but like, let's say just a shirt with just where am I? You can't see it. You know what I mean? Just like that.
Yeah.
And like a Dave one with his glasses and like a goatee, and like Rob, what would his be? It'd be like it'd be his face with like a bunch of muscles.
Face. No, it would have to be a chisel face, because he's got the most chiseled face of the three of us.
Well, I do too. It's just
someone's got their phone ringing.
It's just covered up.
It's Johnny's.
That's probably going to be Joe Wentz.
Well, hey, you're on the air. What's up, man?
Perfect idea for a t-shirt.
What?
A perfect idea for a t-shirt for the channel.
Okay, what?
It's got a picture of David's face on it, and it says in text, "New Guitar Dave."
What did you say?
New Guitar Dave.
Oh, New Guitar Dave. That's kind of cool.
And underneath his face says "New Guitar Dave."
You said new, right?
Yeah. Not nude.
You said new, and you said guitar, right?
Nude Guitar Dave.
Yes, New Guitar Dave.
That'd be cool.
EVHGEARlive.com.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah. Oh, and this is Alex, by the way, I think.
Yes, we know who it is.
Yes.
What's the temperature right now in Tempe, Arizona?
Take your temperature, Alex.
74.
74 at what time is it? Is it 8:14 there?
8:14 p.m. and it is dark out. I'm actually about to head out to the Guitar Center, see if they've got any new EVH stuff in. I don't think they will, but yeah, feel like checking out some guitars.
Yeah, report back, man.
Pictures of anything cool.
Yeah, yeah. Anything you see, especially the EVH stuff, go ahead and post it on the Facebook page.
Yeah. By the way, I sent some pictures of the first year that I did the jump in case you want to show those. One of them got me landing that jump with my Stratocaster.
Huh? Oh, you did a jump? Oh, I see it. Do you guys want to see this? Do you want me to show this?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, here's Alex. Okay. Okay. All right, we'll see you, man.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Here's Alex. And I don't know if you guys know what a furry is. I really don't. But here's Alex. Here's Alex with his guitar.
That's funny.
His outfit.
That's hilarious.
If you're into that. Oh, but here he is at a furry convention playing an EVH. Look at that.
Nice.
Look at that guy behind him.
Wow.
Look at this. Look at this. There's some guy.
He looks like a Thundercat.
Yeah, he does. He looks like a Thundercat. Yeah.
What? What's a Thundercat?
I don't know, but have I ever shown you guys me standing with the Nesquik bunny?
Yeah.
You did?
I think you showed that to us. Yeah. Show it again though. Since we're talking about fursuits.
How about this?
Oh God. Well, look at this. We're almost back to that.
Yeah.
He thinks that's hilarious because Howie was standing behind me and it was Howie's body and me like standing there or sitting here.
I'll find it.
62 people. Are you guys serious? I can't believe there's so many people sitting here.
On a
I would
Wednesday
assume
night.
enjoying this.
On a Wednesday night.
We're over 2 hours.
And we're talking about Thundercats.
And we're talking about guys in fursuits
Playing guitars.
playing EVH guitars. See,
That's
everybody plays them.
Including the Nesquik bunny.
No matter what kind of suit you wear, you can play an EVH guitar. Great.
That's right.
That's just insane.
Yeah, but Alex is still here. Yeah, man. Yeah. Any pictures you take, you see any cool EVH stuff, definitely post it to the Facebook, the page. We've got a Facebook and an Instagram and a Twitter that we created for this. We call them EVHGEAR Live. So
I can't find it. It's here somewhere.
Cool. 64. Man, I hate to hang up on 64 people, man.
Well, why hang up?
Well, 63. Okay, that's it. Yeah, we gotta go.
Johnny's tired.
Well, I was exhausted. Yeah, people are actually leaving. Yeah. Okay, Desiree. All right, I think we're gonna split.
We are?
Thank you, everybody, for watching this stuff. No, seriously, I got a million things I got to do. I got to take the trash down and stuff.
Did we just jump the shark?
We just jumped the
Wolfgang. We just jumped the Wolfgang.
We just jumped the what's he after? The road one. We just jumped the road runner, I think.
Yeah.
But no, I mean that just shows you, there's all different kinds of people out there, and we're all the same. We all like the same stuff and different stuff. So it's all good. It's all good.
All right. Well, I think this was a successful night. It was very successful. Success, yeah.
What? Huh? Dude.
Cat Freak. Say good night, Cat Freak.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching this stuff. And they say we will all wear T-shirts. Okay.
Yeah, but would you buy them? It's not like no. It's not. We're not asking you if you'd wear them. Would you buy them? That's the question.
Well, would you buy them and then wear them?
Yeah.
That's the thing. You know, and we're not talking about some shirt that says EVH on it. You know,
No,
although you know you can buy those from EVH themselves. We're talking about would you just buy like a shirt with Dave's face on it? Would you buy a shirt that says JohnnyBean.com? You know. Yeah, a new guitar, Dave.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Dave, man. You should make that your logo, man. New guitar, Dave.
No.
Or we could have a picture of
know?
our guitars in the background. Picture of all our guitars in the background and our faces.
That would be a very expensive T-shirt.
Yeah.
You guys want to see an after show?
Be more like a blanket, you know.
How much power do I have?
Good night, Desiree.
45.
Good night.
Look, Dennis is here. He's tuning up a guitar. Sounds like a Gretsch.
Dennis.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Hi, Dennis.
Hi, fellas. How's it going?
Good to see you, man.
Good to
Well-
see you guys too.
Can't really see him. Oh, there he is. Yes, we're live.
Live.
We're live right now. Live and uncensored. Well, no, we're pretty censored.
You're pretty sensitive.
We're pretty censored. As long as JB is here, we're censored.
Yeah, because you can't say that.
Yeah, can't say stuff. You know what? That's what you should have on your T-shirt. You can't say that.
Can't say that. That's right.
You can't say that.
Dude, you can't say that.
Dave can't say that. Okay.
No, I'm going to have one that says, you can't touch this.
I think yours would say you can touch this.
No. Can't let that happen.
You can't say that. Okay, these guys, they want to see, these guys want an after show, so let's give them a quick after show. Clean up the desk a little bit. Okay. All right, if you guys want an after show, go over to Johnny Bean on Instagram right now, and you'll see a live. There we go. Checking connection. You'll see a live stream on the Johnny Bean. What do you call it? Here we go.
Facebook page. You can't say live stream.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, we're live right now on Instagram. Go to Johnny Bean on Instagram, and you'll see that I'm live. Okay, who's here? Rob is here. Rob is here. Will Billy's Whatnots is here. Hey, Stefan is here. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Will
Dustin.
Billy's Whatnots is Tat Freak, by the way. That's Tat
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody's jumping into the Instagram live. We got 5
Oh,
people.
goodness.
So jump in. I've got the camera facing this, although you won't be able to. Well, I guess I could boost the volume in here. All right. We're out of here. Thank you, everybody, for watching this stuff. Thumbs up. Share the video if you want. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Get more of this. What? Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you for the hearts, everybody.
And again, let us know if you're interested in purchasing T-shirts or you know whatever paraphernalia we decide to go with getting.
You can't say that.
I can say that. I just did. With my very own big mouth.
I don't know if you could say paraphernalia. I don't know what that is, but okay. Those of you on Instagram, can you guys hear Dave? Dave, say hi.
Hi. Can anyone hear me? Anybody? Bueller. Anybody?
Joe Wentz. Joe, can you hear Dave on Instagram?
Huh?
Yes, they say. Okay.
No, they say yes, I'd buy.
They said yes. They can hear. Okay, they can hear you guys on Instagram. Okay, so we're live on Instagram right now. Everybody from YouTube, jump over to Instagram. Johnny Bean. It's just my name. and we're live right there. We're live right here, right now, and we'll be live for a little bit here on Instagram. So, all
Do
right.
you have to pay for that just now?
What?
The use of saying live right here, right now? Do we have to pay for that?
You just said it. You're the last to say it, so you have to pay for it.
Ooh, I'm telling.
Okay. All right, we're out of here. Thank you for watching. And
We still have
Taco
50
Bell,
people
Taco
watching.
Bell, Douglas, yes. All right, we'll see you guys. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, and
Jeremy Dunn, thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for coming by, and please come back anytime.
yeah. Yes. Thank you, man. Thank you for joining us tonight. And we'll be back Friday. Maybe it'll be a new guitar Johnny on Friday with an EVH Wolfgang.
That would be awesome. I would love to see that.
Made from parts, thanks to you guys. So come back Friday. All right. See you guys.
See you
Go
guys.
live on Instagram, Johnny Bean. Bye.